Almost forgot the mic. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is NutRays, and we are playing more PLO 20 cash games. Maybe mix in a little bit of PLO 10 on round 1, so we have some RIO on the screen. Let's actually do just that. Wait, where did that table go? Ugh, really? Well, let's flop well. That is the plan. So close. They look like threes, don't they? Oh, that's gonna see. Wait, damn it. There you go. Oh, actually got PLO 20 started on RIO, although it's down to heads up for now. I have to admit I'm a bit tired now after the dinner. You see where this goes. Not gonna force it if I feel I'm, too tired to play well, then just gonna call it a night again. We'll see. So, got the gutter. Over here, got all the eights. Well, most of them. That shall do nicely. Without a spade. Let's come over the top. Alright. I think we're going with it. Ooh, with this crappy hand, really. Guess I was more scared of the ace-8, which we would have had a few more outs against. It's in the big blind, okay. What was that hand? Fair enough. Two pair, that sounds alright. If it's big, I'm gonna rip it. Yeah. Comes in for the pot, we're gonna rip it here. Yeah. Of course, if we're up against queens, we're pretty much boned. Have some backdoor stuff. Flush draw, backdoor straight. I reckon we're not, however. Not with the tanking. Well, it's not an ace, that's good. I really shouldn't make his hand all that often. Come on! Get like this against this hand? Are you kidding me? Wow. Jesus. That was proper nasty. Which, in a nutshell, pretty much describes the latter part of the first stream today as well when it comes to the cash games. The tournaments went alright. Cash games were spots like these where we got the money in pretty well. Well, that's all we can do. But it sure was ugly. Alright. So, I got on the nut flush draw, and pretty nice board down here. Checks the door. Oh, it's a single raise part now, okay. It's a flush draw out there as well for us. Even if a double gutter, I wonder if the straight draws are any good at all, actually, at all. Hey, JSTS, welcome back to the channel. Cheers. This is nice. Closing actually be called. With the wrap and a nut flush draw, we're just going for the lead here. We could go for the check raise. That doesn't strike me as horrible either. I'm kind of torn between just potting it or checking. Let's go with the check. Well, we ain't winning at a showdown, but sure how much sense it makes to bet now. Guess we could leave it on to them to figure it out. To me, it really doesn't make that much sense. And the further trouble is that we were having the nut flush draw ourselves, so we're not, bluffing that one off. Just getting that one out there. It worked. As I said, I don't think it made too much sense on my end for me to play it like that. But in the end, I did because, I had no showdown value. Wait, did I call this in the small blind? I wonder why. Got a Z's one as well. Ooh, I like it. It's actually waking me up a little bit. So we would bluff here as well with kings, maybe aces. Although aces we're not showing up with. Kings would be a strong option. Make the backdoor flush, decided not to bet on the flop or the turn. With 3 hearts, I wish I would have raised. Interesting. Also cool to have the backdoor flush draw here as well. So if we call, so there's what, 660, there's going to be 80 in there. Yeah, we're just going to call. We can still lead good turns like this one. Right. Against the king 8, we're not doing bad at all. Against the set, we're doing so-so, depending on the set. The set of threes, we would have some more outs. I don't know. So there's a couple of questions in my mind. Like, do I check? Can I ever check fold here? And what calls me if I rip it? So if I check, I kind of doubt the ace of. We're not sure what to do here because the ace of diamonds is not gonna bluff, right? Not at this SPR. Oh god, that worked out nicely. But would have made a difference had we bet the river. He would have called this guy. Fairly certain. But that was nice. Cooking the bane of your life. Yeah, the same for me. I don't. I don't enjoy the act. You know. So I have it really easy in that regard since I live with my folks. You know, when they cook, then when they cook, I eat. Basically. When they don't, I scrounge. I scrounge around. Doing alright here. I find it such a chore. Just feels right. I didn't even read that part. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. There's something different if you cook something for like a loved one. If you cook for a girlfriend or a wife. As long as it's not every day. But yeah, it's not my thing either. Completely understand. Completely feel the same even. Chef Raisin. No, not Chef Raisin. Everybody checks here. I think we're gonna do this then. Kind of an interesting spot over here. I wonder if we just want to pot it. Nah. Oh, we have three base. I didn't even see Todd in there. Hey, we have more aces we get to squeeze. I like it. So yeah, luckily, since I've been living at home for a while now, I enjoy the benefits of home cooked food without having to do anything about for it. That's of course the most superior turn imaginable. Maybe slightly discounting the fact that there's a heart. Otherwise, that's cool. Do get a call there as well. We flop rather alright here. Here, brother. Alright, that feels okay. The nuts stay nutty. That is absolutely excellent. He leads on the 8. Take care of this first. So this guy doesn't habitually donk or lead at all. Like 1 out of 34 cases here. I'm just gonna let this go then. With our nuts, nothing has been decided yet. I'll let you know. Here, that's of course rather excellent. We do have to flush ourselves covered. That's a bit sad, but oh, maybe he has one and can call. Did not get a call on table 4. Get a call here. That is super amazing. Wonder what with maybe the flush wasn't a factor. Nice hand, he says. Right back at you, my friend. Wow, what a turn. King, queen. Wait, what? Oh, he did have hearts. He had the ace-high flush draw. Oh, flush in the end. Okay. Against a very crazy player here, Noki Adam. Or Noki Adam. What way you want to turn that one. Would love for you to come over the top, because I am fairly certain we're free rolling here. Well, I might have to eat my words on that river. Is he checking the better hand? I doubt it. Bets up where he can call the 9-7. Wow, really? He's going for it. I don't know if I'm gonna believe him there. Actually, I think I won't. Hang on. How often is he check raising rivers? We do have a hut here, so might as well check out stuff. We don't know is the answer. Not flush on table 3 takes it down. In your general facial area, my friend. No good. The blockers are no good there. It was a spirited play, I have to say. I like it. Not being sarcastic either. It's nice. Here, yeah, 400 BB. Just going with this one at this point. If we need to. This might get iffy. We raised, got 3-bet, then closing the action after he called as well. He could rip it again. Just might not be. You know what? Let's. I kind of like it. Should have a tough time as the 3-better doing anything on this board but fold, especially with this guy left to act. Comes over the top, then he's. No matter what he shows up with, we're probably not doing bad. That's my point. Against him, however, I kind of want to check this now. Would have been a horrible river had he been still on that hand. I think it's a good one now. Fair enough, chase the ace. Oh man, there's nothing better than than meals cooked by mom. I don't care how that makes me sound. I love my mom's cooking. Love my mom for that fact. But she's a mean cook, and I hate cooking, so it wins all around. Yeah, right. Nice. I like the approach. So we're stuttering initially, haven't started up the session. Now we are making back some ground. I like it, Chase. Only my second oldest brother, but not into the great game. No, just no limit. I don't think he'll ever play the great game. Although, never say never. But he does play the occasional no limit. He's a family man, so he doesn't have much time for it. But he played tournaments in the past, and nowadays sometimes plays cash games. Plays some tournaments as well, but very, very infrequently, like once every 2 months or so. for like 4 or 5 hours. Have to put a number on it. That's probably really close to reality. So now I'm the outlier. Take it down here. Please don't bet against her. So check the turn, bet the river, huh? I think I'm gonna go like for sort of an information gathering call here, which is info I should have against him already after 9,000 hands. God, I haven't played 9,000 hands and don't have a note on him. That is bad. That's bad. No two ways about it. All right. Yeah. So finally gonna start taking a note on him now then. Didn't have high hopes for this one to be a good call in the first place. So checked it. Did you check it in position? No. Checked it out of position. And lead river. What's happening to all the PLO 20 tables? Where's everyone going? Huh. You, sir, intrigue me. Everybody and their mom called, so... I really don't like it. Also don't think we're taking it down often enough by checking. Yeah. Should have listened to my feeling. Nah, I don't like it. Here we do take it down. He was bluffing on the turn. Sweet. Yeah, don't like how I played either of these hands. The one with the flush blocker and the one with the flush in my hand. Egbert, welcome back. Get a call, huh? So that's the hand selection here of Nokia Dam. The jacks take it down. Unfortunately, he busted and left. That's sad. But the guy who got his money, not as crazy, but still tagged as a maniac-ish player. So let's hope it keeps flowing clockwise, which is the old adage in poker, right? Money keeps flowing clockwise. Nines and fives. All right. Wow. Well, the nines are working for us here. Second quads of the day. Not quite here. Excellent blockers. Nah. Nah. I wonder if it's the three of spades, if we sometimes want to check raise. Might be fun. And we managed to get a full PLO 20 table going on RIO. Neat. Okay. So it's just the ace with the flush draw, not something better. Just that. Oh, wait. Oh, come on, the 10. Oh, I didn't even realize the 10 gave him a set there. Wow. Some nasty runouts today. Here, I mean, that wasn't really a proper bad beat. The card was, but not the fact that we lost the hand. Oh well. Bama coming in for the 3-bet. Well, I ain't folding a double paired queens and sevens. 1 in 4 times we hit a set. How about this one? No. Not too bad. Oh hell, breaking loose here and Pokerface displaying a more excellent, another guy displaying excellent pre-flop hand selection. I really like Pokerface, man. Aptly marked in red already, and he rebuys. That's awesome. In a very decent splash pot, PLO 10. You can probably ditch the PLO 10 table now. Yeah, I think I can. Not before. Oh god. Ugh. Mm. Yeah, I take it back. I would like to take it back and just fold, sir. Because now what do we do if he bets again? In the meantime, here, top 2, 400 BBs sound pretty good. He did check and we are good. Well, as I've been saying, this was just a genius move to call. I've been saying that all along, I believe. But that's just the way to do it. Oh, 3-ways, that might be trouble down the road. Might be trouble already. Yeah. Ooh, and here's our flush draw covered as well. Well, we ain't getting away from this. That one is fine-ish. Well, that one is fine. And what the hell? I need to concentrate more. I limped. Would you look at that? Jeez, please don't tell anyone. So having limped, I decided to call. The least I can do for myself. Pocky Boots reaching the 50 followers. That is awesome. Very happy for him. That is proper awesome. Well done, Pocky Boots. In case you're still on the channel, give him my congrats. Nice. Well deserved. Rather happy to hear it. Isesdorf Jung, thank you very much. Some run good to you as well, mate. Appreciate the lurk. Made a loose-ish call. Prefer to be suited to the ace when I call here. But on the other hand, it was the single raise pot. So, oh god, okay, that solves it for us. The question is, would Irene ever lead with a really strong hand, like a mate hand, a set or something? I think the answer is no. Against like the second worst case scenario would be like a Jack 5. We would be doing all right against. Yeah, we were correct in that assessment. But of course, once the re-raise came in, we needed to let go. No joy. Wonder what he has, though. Might have turned sixes on us. No, he was the pre-flop raiser, right? Then I really don't know. I really strong aces, aces with hearts, maybe? Welcome back, Chiching. Nice to see you here. Hope your workday... Well, if I check my clock, yeah, your workday should be over, right? So... That might be a pretty nasty board. So he called. He called quickly, too. Oh, we do have the jack as well, which is sad, because you can't have the jack high flush draw. Or flush, in this case. Well, he's not the tightest 3-better. 9% 3-bet frequency. Let's hope it's the ace-10 then. It's aces we're boned. Oh, that'll work. Nice! Never in doubt. Never had any doubts. Sorry. I'm stuck on my throat there. Be sneaky view hiding in the shadows. But before I do so... Ah. I'm feeling relatively quiet now as well, past post-dinner. So the post-dinner chill, I guess. Oh, you're in good company there. First session was rather energetic, but a lot of energizing things happened there as well. The 6, me. Okay, never mind. Pair flush draw. Pretty active guy too. Japan. Let's go with the French. Oh no, it's Poisonfish. Okay, otherwise I would have said Poisson, but I didn't see the last part of his nick there. Japan Poisonfish. Unfortunately, the newly born red tech here doesn't bet while we have aces. How dare he? First, let's go on a 3-bet trip here. Thank you very much, Cheating. It was a lot of fun. The cash game got ruined later on, but it was fun. QBQ in the channel as well. Welcome back, QBQ. And Happy New Year, I believe. I don't know if we've talked on a New Year stream. Anywho, good to have you, mate. So, a bunch of stuff here. Okay. Not sure how excited I am. Here I can easily quantify my level of excitement. It's pretty low. The board pairing... If he has the higher straight, then he's gonna stop betting here quite a bit. Whoa, I like this run out. I believe I want to check. Yeah, I did have the better straight. So the board pairing was good for us in that sense. Here, I could go for the... Actually, I could go for the bluff with all the aces. And no clubs. Yeah, in that combination, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Ooh, happy to see it work. And Fur! Welcome back as well. Good to see you, mate. isn't over. Been quite brutal. Ugh. Yeah, I can imagine the first day back. No, is it the first day back after? No, it's not, right? After New Year's, you already had to go for one. Yeah, obviously already had to work yesterday, right? Yeah, probably. Oh, sorry to hear it. It could be, yeah. That's what the optimist in me usually says. Sometimes it gets proven wrong. He gets proven wrong, but could be worse. This is pretty much on the bottom, at the bottom of my range. Maybe just a straight up fold. I hope the rest of your time at work passes quickly then. Jeez. Exactly. It's Friday. Hold on. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Soon. Soon it'll all be behind you. Hey, that's nice. Was behind us pretty quickly there with due to the 3-bet. Mm. Wait, why is this pot so small? It's because you limped. My genuine pleasure. Poggy Boots. Very happy to hear that you made it. Cheers. Congratulations. Poggy Boots, the freshly made affiliate, started streaming not that many days ago. Very recently started streaming PLO for RIO and plays up to PLO 50. Some tournaments in there as well. As an accent dude, I like Poggy Boots a lot, and happy to hear that my raid made a small difference there. Love hearing it. And do check him out. Great bloke. Like this channel from the first moment I watched it. Definitely deserves all the follows he gets. Against, wait, his stats dropped. He doesn't look as crazy anymore here. Turny pie, alright, alright, alright. Whoa, with the cold 5. Is that a 3, 4, cold 4 bet? Jesus. 3% 4 betting frequency. I wonder what his hand is. But I suspect it might be aces against aces here. And if he calls, he would be in a good spot, potentially. Oh, Nokia Dam or Nokia Adam is back on the table where I got a seat to his immediate left. That might bring fireworks to the channel. I.e. here on the new tables. What is it? Table 6. What's with the set? Unfortunately for you, I kind of was taking all your outs, but you found your own ones. Fair enough. You'll get to 100 followers quickly, Poggy. No doubt about it. Truth be told, the microgaming tables, which usually look juicy, don't right now. They look pretty reg heavy, actually. They do rarely. Yeah, completely agree with JCAs. Could not be happier. It's awesome. Happens to the right dude. You got there quickly. How often, like, how many hours have you streamed since starting to stream? Okay. If we get a race, we just let it. Well, actually, do we let it go? I didn't realize we had a full house. I only saw the 9. I thought, maybe, we have the flush we could fill up. Turns out we already had a full house. Still, story remains the same. I would have folded against the race. Oh, we got a new crazy dude here. That's awesome. I didn't see this guy arrive. Maybe he was here for a while. I don't know. So, found a new table with a red tag where I have position. Need to ditch a table. Oh, I believe it's going to be this one once the blinds come around. Yeah. Oh man, I hope Nokia doesn't go bust too soon. I want some of that. Yeah, Froggy Boots. Now that's fine, especially because you should get your name out there. And raid on trails. Not that you are able to raid back someone. Yeah, that's you can raid whomever you choose, you please, unless they don't allow it. Like you can put a setting in your Twitch that you only get raided. Either you don't want any raids at all, you only get raided from people that you know or whatever. But no, it's perfectly fine. Actually, I approve. Get your name out there. Network a little. I'll take the raids once you made it huge. Then I'll remind you. No, it's all good. Thank you for saying that, though. The table replacing table 5, actually, I'll replace them on screen right now, because Devon is shaping up to be awesome. Here, we got this dude who's sitting to our left here. From the 3 betting and the 4 betting, not really that crazy, but the rest looks okay. Rest of his stats. And we also have this Nokia Dam. Just gonna go with Nokia Dam. Could be Nokia Adam, but it's Nokia Dam from now on. Yeah, I got him on our table as well. That's rather excellent. Would 99XX. This is not standard. It's pushing the definition of standard. We get aces on the Nokia table. I mean, truth be told, might be standard for him. Seems seems standard. Wow, are you kidding me? That board, eh? I'll take it. Ah, well, he's pretty aggressive with his. Yeah, actually, we're just gonna call here. And ship it on the river, I suspect. Yeah, I was trying, it took me a moment, I was trying to think what calls us, but we have to basically hope he has a 9. And unfortunately here we did take it down right away. Unfortunately, as in, that was a massive spot for us. That might be fun down the road as well. Oh, a full house flush. That's pretty strong. Agreed. More aces on Nokia Dam. Now I'm saying it wrong. No, not Nokia Dam. Nokia Dam. Never mind. I forgot what I settled upon. More aces there. That's pretty sweet. Here with the hearts. Yes, happy. Happy-ish to bet it. Hey, certainly happy about whatever is gonna happen here. Take it down on table, whatever that number is. 3, 4? Let's go with 4. Alright. I kind of hope he folds at this point. Oh. Ah, we have the gutter. That's gonna be a big pot. Okay. Oh, that's excellent for us. We only need to fade to 7 and we split up a stack. I am all for it. I love what happened there. It's rather excellent. All good, Puggy Boots. All good. Yeah, you take her on a walk. I don't know why I folded here. You take her on a walk. Sounds pretty good. So good to bluff in PLO. 10. Asking for a bankroll. Yeah, for sure. Strong blockers always worth to consider a bluff. Spots where it just doesn't make any sense for them to have it the way they or whether the run out just doesn't suit their range at all. Yeah, for sure. We got a bunch of spots. Hang on. Wrap. Oh, you're really short. Never mind. It makes things easy. This table broke. We got some of Nokia Dam's money though. I like that. Like where this is going. So I think I do. Yeah. Sad face. Just peeps getting lucky on us. Ish. Lucky-ish. Not like this. Again, not like this was a massive bad beat. But I'm getting lucky because the hamster man is keeping us some company. And I know what time it is when the hamster man arrives on the scene. It is time to go nuts. Deep welcome back, my friend. Happy New Year. I'm not sure if we already talked this year. You know, the New Year stream is a bit hazy looking back. Ah, brother. I honestly kind of wish I would have folded to his 3-bet specifically. Or 4-bet at this point, actually. Um, I'm not folding. Please don't have the aces with hearts. That would just be brutal. Okay, but not the hearts we were afraid of. Ah, come on. Yeah, I wish I would have folded this one pre. Against this guy. Because with him, it's really not a huge surprise when he shows up with aces. Oh well, we're still doing it all right. Just got a royal flush. Nice. Even in PLO, they're still noteworthy. What a sexy run out. Can you believe it? Nah, I'm gonna go with the pot. Oh, you, huh? I completely forgot about the nut job on this table. Ugh. Nah. I got a flush against a crazy dude. Which is international sign language for gotcha. Got a little bit lucky. Completely non-offensive. Hmm. I believe I want to stay involved here. Having position is nice. Not gonna be terribly meaningful, especially not against, certainly not against him, SPR wise, stack to pot ratio wise. Let's get a good flop. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Do catch a good flop here. I guess it's good that we don't have a backdoor. Otherwise I would have probably called just because he'd be crazy. Whew. Well, sigh of relief. Oh, maybe. Never know. Right now it looks okay. No heart is good. Paying the board is a thing. So it's not betting the queen 10 again, right? Is he maybe bluffing? With missed hearts? Normally wouldn't even consider that, but I somehow have a feeling. No. That is a hand I would not have expected at all. The Jack 9 I can see, yeah. But why bet that one on the turn? Man, I thought I would look. I thought there was a chance I would look like a genius. Now I just look like I'm a buying poor. Amidst all the confusion, I somehow ended up calling the 3-bet here, which is probably not entirely horrible. But it brought us to this spot. Geschnitzel wait, I got the same coffee. I can explain. Yeah. It's a swap line, so his 3-betting range against the button is should be much wider than just aces. I feel okay putting it in. Feel even okayer now that he tanks, and even more so now. Oh, come back and Uncle Schnitzel, by the way. Really? Just played it super passively, huh? He's gonna do a lot of our raising for us. I mean, you know, if he has anything he wants to play, he's never gonna not play it just because of a single raise, so we might as well. Maybe a deep. But we have the ace of spades, which is neat. He shouldn't have many threes at all. We have aces. Pretty strong. Really? So I guess kings and couldn't let go? Yeah. Made it a little bit too carefully on my end. Completely clueless about this one. Let's check it out. Actually, I'm not. No, it's a fold. I'll look it up, but I'm fairly confident it's just a fold. Okay. When I called here on the flop, I didn't see he was that short. Come on. Where are people pulling these magical turns and rivers from today? This I can sense a pattern. The first session was riddled with spots like this in the end. What the hell is going on? Jesus Christ. Wait, really? What do you got then? Dead end? Oh, come on. Okay, okay. I'm not losing my shit just yet. In that case. Jeez. So, be that as it may, let me check out up the King Queen 6-6. All hell is breaking loose here now, and I don't know what to do. The surfers just... He just called, so his range is capped. Now you could tell me that I've gotten a little bit lucky there, and you would be absolutely right. It's not going to stop you from enjoying that spot, however. That was awesome! Yes! Still trying to check out the King, Queen, 6-6. In the meanwhile, we got aces here, got called once. Really not many draws there. That's a good river, hopefully. So finally got into the spot. So we were small blind. It was a multi-base spot already with limpers, but the limpers we cannot take into account on the matrix. King, Queen, 6-6. Yeah, it has to be a fold. Yeah. I figured it out too on my own, but just a moment too late and wanted to double check. I am learning stuff. Slowly, but I'm learning stuff. Sorry, distracted for just a moment. Pot limit life, hang on. First of all, I don't have the computer. What I'm doing is completely fine morally and rules-wise. And I can show you what I'm doing when I say I look something up. I'm checking out the PLO matrix right here for pre-flop stuff. It's solver-based, but it's not a real-time solver or anything. It's just tables. And I've cleared it with all the sites that I play on, that it's indeed fine to use the tool. Matter of fact, voluntarily, I could, like, there are no stipulations in that regard. But when I checked on run it once with run it once, the run it once folks, they said it's fine to use it. But voluntarily, ever since I've been using it, only after the pre-flop portion of the hand is over to check out things. So, yeah, swing and a miss there, my friend. And no second monitor here. I don't know. Let me. That's my rather untidy room. I have one big ass screen, but that's a different story. No, I don't think there are like PLO solvers that you can do in real time. Not too familiar with how solvers work in the end or in practice, but that's my understanding. Okay, not gonna get involved here. What else do we have in the chat? So that I addressed. I do encourage you, if you want to use something like the PLO matrix, to check with your poker sites. It's something I do with everything I use, just to avoid trouble later on. Oops. Yeah, do let me know if you have other questions about Limit Life, though. What happened here? We 3-bet, right? Yeah. Or 4-bet, whatever the number is. What's happening now? Part Limit Life, hey, you know, I'm happy for everybody who's got firm convictions. But I'm equally certain that it's not. Matter of fact, I know that it's not the case on RIO because I emailed them about it before you ever using it. And the email, microgaming, I believe I did. I might have asked them on 2+2, I'm not entirely certain. We already ran out, but we're still good. So yeah, it might be on sites you play on. I'm 100% certain it's not on the sites I play on, because I checked. That includes PokerStars as well. I am not quite sure how we managed to be down on... Run it once now for the day. I mean, we're still doing fine for the day in total. I guess I must... misremembering, or just not remembering some pots we played there earlier. Oh well. So what makes you so certain? What makes you 100% certain, Pot Limit Life? Have you checked with any sites? Because I have. 100%, pretty big number. Alright, let's add a PLO 10 then, so we have some RIO action. Might be good, the pair of queens. Turns out it is. Cheers. Check 10. I do want to be involved here. I actually want to be heads up. This is normally not a race I make. I really want to ISO this guy. He gives off beat to stroll. Well, I had the feeling he was being serious, but if you... I'll see. Become pretty clear soon if you're serious or not. Okay. So, down here. Turn alright. This runner. Do we ever want to bluff? Oh, we certainly river alright here. So we're not up against the a jack. We could be up against ace 7 or jack 7. In terms of things that beat us. What I was trying to say, we're not up against jacks. A jack is certainly possible. And seeing that we 3-bet, I mean, doesn't make much sense to me. Let's hope it makes sense to him. This whole line. Yeah, he might be right. You might be right. Queen 6, nice one. Now that Lucas gets involved. Yeah, and that's the point where it's much nicer to be suited to the ace. I never heard that remix before. Andreas Fröhli! Hey, Happy New Year! Gesundes Neues, Andreas! Gesundes Neues! Hope you had a wonderful holiday season this year. Thanks everybody coming over to the channel. My name is Nutraisin. I play PLO. I do it full time. I'm here 5 days a week, playing, streaming PLO 20 as much as I can and run it once. And yeah, it's a pleasure having you. How did the session go, Andreas? Pod Limit Live still harping on about it. Well, I encourage you to talk to support on any side if you're choosing. Because I did. Well, you see, here's the difference. You think you know what you're saying, what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I get that you might have a different feel about it, but you know, this is not being decided by feelings. It's decided by answers from support, and I have mine in writing. And yeah, if you disbelieve or doubt me, take it up with them. Given that we had the backdoor flush draw as well, I figured we can call once. Not sure what we do here. Actually, I am, since we are on BB deep. Ugh. The river of maximum pain, eh? Have a single diamond. This guy, my note on him says that he doesn't go for blocker plays, so plays pretty straightforward post. We got 3-bet as well, which is fine insofar as the calling goes. To let go at this point. He bet's really small, but it's just strange. I don't get it. I'm gonna call, the price is too good. But yeah, maybe that's the whole purpose there. No? Wait, what? I'm stumped. Happy to have taken it down, however. Oh, nobody gave you a shout out yet. A well-deserved shout out to Andreas Fröhli, by the way. Sorry for being so slow here, Andreas. Things were going all over. I was all over the place for a moment. Huge shout out to him and to you. If you don't follow Andreas Fröhli just yet, do check him out on Twitch. He is also a coach in the mastermind. If you want to learn PLO, this guy knows what he's talking about. And when he's talking about it, he's being very nice and easy to follow about it as well. So do check him out. Great guy. I like Andreas a lot. I realize I'm saying pretty much similar things to, or in part similar things about most streamers that come around and host us, but that's because it's how I feel about them. I was playing completely in autopilot here. I usually don't open this hand at all under the gun. Duh. Under the gun limp, huh? Alright, let's try to ISO him. It's a decent enough hand. It's easy let go if you get raised. I guess a counter argument would be that both of these peeps have a very high VP player, so it's unlikely that we take it to heads up. That's alright. Same sadly can't be said about our aces here. Table 2 we took it down. Ooh, really? Probably doesn't have the king 10 then, right? And totter up. Welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, but you know, it's always possible that, what was the name? Pot Limit Life just doesn't know any better. And not trying to sound mean, it's just that maybe you never looked into it specifically and you go with your feeling there, which I would understand. By feel, I could see myself not being convinced that they're legal as well. Which is why I checked them out with support of all the sites I play on. So if we're being genuine about it and no harm done. A lot of limping going on, including under the gun limping from a short stacker. That's especially sad. Should not be a thing. That's an excellent turn. I like it. Really? Leading the call. We go about this then. I think we're gonna go with the raise. Not quite pot size. Sounds good to me. This also sounds good to me. Get back to that in a moment. Wonderful. Clean run out. Unfortunately, we split it up. Do make a profit though. The quads, third quads of the day, wow. One of them we made against a top set of aces, which was super fun. Well, you know, for one party involved. Yeah, top pair, flush draw, and a straight blocker. Guess a backdoor straight as well. You want to be technical about it. Oh, not a short stacker, huh? Okay. In that case. Wait, are you thinking about something? Okay. Whew. Good stuff. Habitual short stacker too, huh? Well, I can't really knock on him. I've been doing that for a while in the past as well. Not anymore though. I've seen the light. So for somebody whose nick is Ooh Not Now, he's seizing the moment quite a bit. Jesus. Not that crazy in the 3-betting department, however. 5% more than alright. Closing action, double suited kings, decent connectivity. Let's call. Not the greatest board. He's going to be c-betting here pretty much always, I'd say. No? Well, then you might not c-bet on the jack either. Hmm. Curious. Got lucky there. Caught him on the turn. He bet pretty large. I only got to show you the tail end of the hand, sorry. Don't bet the flop. I mean, you could have quads or... He doesn't play aces like that, does he? Please don't. Okay. I guess the mantra now is please don't be quads, please don't be quads. What now? No idea what to do in the river. It wasn't even an attack on me. As you can see, I'm fairly tilt resistant. It did distract me for a while. But as the song says, I feel much better now. Take a step to the right and let it pass. Spoken like a professional escalator user. You know what people are called that fix problems, technical issues on escalators? They're called de-escalators. True story. On the spot! Came up with it on the spot. It's sufficiently stupid too to amuse me. Never mind. Oh, it actually did make me laugh. So I'm not quite sure how we managed to slip into a minus on RIO. That's fine. They're down like $40, which is okay. I feel I want to blame Runbat. Let's just do. Be that as it may, and even though we're running massively under AV on microgaming as well, there we're up, and we're up for the day too. We should be up 150, although, you know, EV really not that meaningful a stat on the whole. And we are up 84 with rakeback, like call it 100, so we're still up a good deal. This only furthers that cause. Nice. Also a nice song. Yeah, right. Oh, that was a nice run. Threw him for a wobble too. I didn't know what to do anymore. Probably did it wrong too. I should have bet less or maybe check. I don't know. Checking would certainly allow him to continue bluffing or betting a deuce or jack. I don't know. Confused the heck out of me. Whew. Yes, please. Ugh, thank you for coming over the top. So life much easier, and that's fine in short stacking land. And you want to get it in with. He's just not getting there right now. Keeps trying though. Doesn't leave. Ooh, flush draws out there. Okay. In that case, bet a bit larger. Check fold. Oh, it's interesting if I'm actually if I'll be able to fold against this guy. Not entirely sure now at this point. Like this guy and him being short. I don't know, man. All right, let's run it. One of aces. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Stay good. Ooh, admittedly, get lucky there. No two ways about it. You had a legitimately better hand, my friend. Hmm. Gonna let this go. Making two pair with a 7, not without some issues there. Not having spades is not that great. Tuny pie. Alright. What do you want to do? Oh, that's excellent. At least I hope it will turn out to be. I certainly could do without the third dude calling at this point. Ugh. He might as always be in an excellent spot. Aces against aces. Yeah, he is in an excellent spot. And fluffs it right away. Ah, brother. Sad face. Well, got really lucky versus the aces earlier. Guess it all evens out. So in case any of you are still here from the Andreas Fröhlich stream, how did the session go? Hope you started the year off nicely. More aces and the only PLO 10 table we're sitting at. Oof. I did third ace. Always nice sight. Hmm. I guess we just get it in right now. 400 BB, yeah. Make a deeper view. Play it more nuanced. Oh, wow. Shit, that was a perfect hand to be up against. That was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. There's so many hands that have a bunch of equity against us. Actually, some hands that we're behind against, I believe. Like a wrap and a flush draw. We're not doing that hard against that. Stick around for a bit. I will be here a bit longer, yeah. Honestly, I have no idea how long tonight. But you should be good for a tea. So we checked, right? I guess we can check again. Got a flush draw. Alright. See one of those turn thingies. Oh, I could have checked it way earlier, my bad. I'm on one additional table that is off screen currently against a very active player. Three-handed on a deep stack table. Make two pair in the end. Doesn't feel like that's... Well, actually it might be something every once in a while. Woo! Shows you what I know. It's gonna be the min raise or bet. On the extra table, I'm just gonna bring it over like this. Up okay. A little earlier, I bluffed against him with a nut flush blocker. Didn't find a believer against a medium-high flush. And we also got aces up here. Here, apparently the 3-bet took it down. That's awesome. The aces certainly flop okay enough, I'd say. That does qualify. Take it down on table 5, and take it down on table 2. Good times. Okay, closing the extra table. The active player left. Oh, never mind, never mind. He came back. Nothing happening for us anywhere. Oh. PD, no, that's fine with the questions. Yeah, by all means, keep them coming. That's completely cool. That is how I do it, yeah. That's how it works too. Like as in, if you do that, then the older installation still works. Yeah, that's what I do. I change the date before starting it up, and then once it's started up, I change it back before I start importing hands, before I start playing. Took it down there with the kings. That's quite nice. Okay. Yeah, so in Windows 10, I set it to, like, whenever I start a Pocket Tracker, I open the date thingy, then I change it to let me manually put in the date, just change the year, and start a Pocket Tracker. And once I'm done with that, once Tracker has started, I'll just set it on set time automatically, and I don't need to change it back by hand. Just put the check mark to set it automatically, and it's all good. Need to fade? Unfortunately, we don't. It was such a nice turn too. And wow, that was. I think if this is okay as a short stacker, I kind of doubt it. The gutter. Oh, I don't know how much he invested of his stack already. Turning top and bottom, so sounds okay. Wow, I won this one in the 3-vet pot with just a pair of aces. That's excellent. The kings, meh. Okay. Run bet, not betting. Okay. Hey, something happened. I heard it. I heard it. Since ST, thank you very much for following. Cheers. Appreciate it. I bets into a few too many people to be comfortable. To be comfortably calling here, I feel. Yeah, let it be. However, we turn nicely over here. I guess I must have called an autopilot too. I don't like to call the small blind, but I wouldn't have. Certainly kind of prefer it now. Ooh, we got. Oh wait, we still take this one down. I'm all for it then. It's a genius move to begin with, as I was saying all along. We're just gonna call here. I would love for Dutch to come along. There's literally no turn that we hate. Are we hating this one then? No! Turns out we don't. On the extra table, we get aces. Oof. I spy with my little eye somebody who min raises. Really? I don't know, but still, why it still surprises me. I guess I'm easily surprised, which I find surprising. Wait, what happened? I 3-bet and then yeah, okay, that's all fine. All fields are right. Cold called here. Feel free to argue the benefit or the validity of that cold call. So I think there might be an argument to be had here. Actually gonna check this out in a moment. However, at this point, money goes in. Flop interesting up here. Ooh, player 3 has entered the game. Alright, I guess we need to fade clubs at the very least. Any doubts? No, I'm just very happy. We got rather lucky there. At least avoided getting unlucky. I don't know which one applies. That was awesome. Take this one down. Wait, was that big a splash? No, 30, okay. Stuff happened, hang on. What the deuce? You are a great bunch, man. And P182, you in particular, thank you very much. A entirely unexpected 10 euro dono there. I don't know what to say. I truly don't. Thank you very, very much. Man, that's entirely unexpected. I'm just babbling at this point, but I'm not prepared for that. Cheers! Thanks. Wow. PogChamp indeed there in the chat. We need to let this be. Yeah, thank you very much, P182. That is mighty kind of you. Speaking of kindness, I believe the dealer has been, on the whole, kind enough. We have some grounds for complaints. Let's not overdo that. But that was actually meant to be the segue to me saying, let's see how we're doing. Up 120 now before rakeback on microwaving, plus, let's call it another 25. So it's 145. We're in total up like 5-ish buy-ins. We deduct the losses from RIO. That's alright. Mm. Okay, I wanted to check something else out, which I forgot about, but let's check this one. The extra table, I'm not having it. Sir Earl Lord. Wow, that's a lot of monikers right there. Is that a right word? It's a lot of titles. Let's go. Go with that. So it was, what was it? Cutter versus button, maybe? Okay, not convinced. But I am folding. That's on the other hand, a rather convincing river. I dig it. I also kind of dig this one. I'll leave. take it down there as well. Probably no joy here. I need to bring up that hand again. Was it like a jack 9-8-7 or something, single suited? Yeah, cutoff versus button then. Or just cutoff basically. No, it's fine. Completely fine. Played exactly like that. In case you care, or in case you wonder, that would be the only Jack 9 hand single suited that gets played like that, or gets played at all. Matter of fact, in this spot, like even the Jack 9 8-6 or 7-6 just does not get played at all. I've kind of moved away from the half pot bet sizing on flops. So there are a bunch of draws here. Straight draws, not that many made hands. We blocked a 9-7. Yeah, let's go with it. Oh, 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 oh. That's two pair for us. Nice. Didn't even need to get lucky there, just needed to fade. Man. As a DJ, fading comes pretty easy to me, apparently. That's a DJ, Joe. Quality material right there. Oh, Lord. Ooh, wait, no, that's not the reason for the oof. For the manly noise that I tend to make sometimes. So can go mental with a pair and a gutter in 3-bet pots is going to be the note. Note taken says exactly that. In case you're wondering what the notes I take. Raise pair plus gutter 3-bet pot heads up, led into all the way. There's like some abbreviations here that I like. Even if I didn't lead all the way, it just shows me that I was the aggressor. This little LIATW abbreviation thingy. Egbert is there's a DJ in Egbert Sold as well. Yeah, agreed. Now, you know, you might have to request some of them later on again, because sometimes I do forget to save them to the playlist. If you could maybe, oops, shit, that's that I didn't mean to do. Hang on. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's see if you can table start a PLO 20 on RIO again. Or ideally more than one, that'd be fine too. Closing the action 3 ways. Oh, that's a crazy dude, okay. I was about to fold it and then I saw, ooh, red tag. Maybe we want to play. Nah. Hard pressed to hit a 9. A king would be fine, sure. But hard pressed to hit a 5, I mean. And a 9, not gonna be all that awesome. I am starting to be convinced that you just want to see me stutter every once in a while. Because I sincerely ran out of things to say and of ways to say thank you. Chase the ace. See what I just said? Because I don't know what to add here. Gifting a sub to P182. Thank you very much, JSDS. You are a nice guy. See, I'm getting in trouble here. I don't know what to say anymore. Thank you very much from the heart. Cheers, mate. That's all right. Hmm. Checks it all. Whew. That better be good. I don't know how often we get paid for the sizing. Hey, turns out, often enough. So here I 3-bet him, which is potentially a bit light. I'll check it out. Alright, haven't taken that note. I'm now a bit less inclined to fold against him post. Of course, as far as rivers go, this one is rubbish. Yeah, deserved or not, but you take it down, my friend. Not the whole deserved, it really doesn't come into it. I smell a conspiracy. I really start to be at a loss for words. Cheers, P180, 182. Oh man. So I'll be one of those cases where nobody, like if I ever turn out to be a serial killer or something, where nobody ever suspected it. I was such a nice guy. Helped the landlady carry out her trash and all. Um, okay. Whew. Where this is going. Here. Less hyped. Take it on table 4. The Queen Jack 9-9 I want to check out. So let's have a small blind versus button. Do you think it's a fold? Yeah, it is. It's different from the Queen Jack 10-10, I believe. And that's exactly right. And that is just a call. It's one of those few small blind spots where it's just a call, which I'm never going to be able to memorize. We know that. As far as runouts go, that's okay. And just in time when this table is breaking down, or at least getting short-handed, PLO 20 kicks off, so play that then. Okay. And we have a wrap. Nice turn. Gives us some more outs there. Checks freeze the action. I can go here now. I can go on the return, also doesn't sound bad to me. We river 2 pair, block the nut straight. Alright. We good! Oh, got lucky against the ace king king. Well, actually, we were splitting, right? I had a king in my hand as well, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, we are deep. Okay. Some backdoor things going on for us, though. Well, when I say some, then I mean one. Okay, you we call. Ooh, some help? No? Nice hand. Of course, you show up with the Jack 7-3-3. But far be it from me to complain. Micro gaming tables, at least some of them are certainly losing their appeal. Yeah, I think we'll ditch this one. The rest are kind of fine. I'll certainly go to bed with a smile, I'm telling you that much. You guys keep making my day. It's an odd combination of stats, something I don't see very often. Like, keep in mind right now the hands are filtered for 4 ways, so I probably have more hands on him. And he has 30 and a 20 player, so 30 VPIP, 20 preflop raise. So far so good. But a 3-bet of only 3%, so that's basically aces. And, you know, if you check here, that's 3 out of 112 instances, so that is starting to be a reliable stat. Low fold to 3-bet as well, 21%. That's way too low. And on the other hand, okay, Devon is not necessarily meaningful. 4-bet of 23%, and it's 3 out of 13 instances. That's not a big sample size there, but just a combination of high preflop raise, high VPIP, but a very low 3-bet is odd. Extreme day for you. I got nothing to add. Poke boots. And I've been told that I've been... I shouldn't say poggy boots, since there's a double meaning there that's not very flattering. And it's poggy, right? Do I have it right now? Yeah, I mean, you're right, Poge. Poggy. Not poggy, Poge. Poge. Right? Damn it. I made myself uncertain. Nope. I sent him an email. I didn't forget about you. Actually, thought about you this morning when I got up. That I wanted to tell you before you asked, ideally. Wrote him an email. No, I didn't. I wrote him a Discord message and didn't get an answer yet. And I suspect they don't have any since I didn't see any on the website. In which case, by Sunday, I'll set something else. On Sunday, I'll set something else up. Have not forgotten. You were rather kind inquiry. What are we talking about? For me, it's an inquiry. Yep, I'm on that side of the pronunciation. Thingamajig. Although I do like the sound of schedule, for example, it's still a schedule to me. Okay. Whew. Neat. On the new table, we get welcomed with a sort of interesting spot, I guess. Right on. I mean, do we want to limp here? I kinda doubt it. Just gonna let it go. Okay, that makes it easy. Queen on e8, 6. Ace board always betting is kind of a bittersweet spot here if we get raised, because we do have some equity. I would hate to get raised off it. Cool. Sluska actually does. I'm not completely like my first reaction isn't automatically that's a stupid idea. I'm not sure I see it as a training site. I see it as a course for an existing training site for sure. Like get him to the like know the enemy, right? I I don't know, man. My first initial gut reaction would be there might be something there. Take that down. Have a single race part here. Over here we make a full house, I guess. And in the single race part. Here in the gutter. It's a rather excellent blockers too, for future blockers. Alright. Well, get to use them, I guess. Over here, everybody checks. I see little reason to bet, like, what's gonna call us that we beat. And we're good. We're good there, awesome. Well, actually, we're not good, we're just taking it down. Do we just put it in here? I think we do. It's the crazy dude. Although he hasn't really shown that he's that crazy when it comes to 4-betting at least. Might regret this quickly. No, not yet. Excellent board. How can we lose? It turns out we can't. Shazam! Faded everything we needed to fade. Even alright. Why am I in this hand in this pot so small? I guess I must have just completed there. Don't think I like that all that much, but oh well. Poge boots. Alright. Like in Poet. That one I can remember, presumably. Yeah, it's literally the least I can do, Chase DAs. Happy to. Very, very happy to. So I'm starting to slip away from my A game a little bit. I think I can still compete, but we'll see for how much longer. Closing the action sounds alright enough. Interesting board. Of course, the 10 wouldn't be all joy. Full to pre-fuck shit. 370. Alright, I guess without a diamond I'll let it go. With a diamond I call. So the nut straight we make. I have a feeling Phil would just bet it out here, but you know, that's why he's Phil. I'm being a little pretty cat. But we do take it down. Go again, do the mind of the button clickers. Ooh. Wouldn't mind a raise. Takedown is pretty cool too. Pretty funky graph today. Show you. What's the button? That's for microgaming. Of course, VPIP and everything is skewed until I request the hands from support and re-import them. But yeah, I like it. We were running under EV massively all day long, but now we're kind of creeping back up to it. Oh, I got. Which has us starting this month off rather okay. Matter of fact, before Ragback on microgaming in like how many hands? 1700 hands. Okay, again, that's not accurate. It doesn't track hands that I don't VPIP in. But in very few hands, up 233 bucks. Plus a good deal in Ragback, like another 50 bucks in Ragback. Not bad, and that's in 10 hours. Nice. Turnipie leads it here. Okay, that's your God-given right, my friend. First of all, I like the backstory. I like the tagline. And it's actually not bad. It's not quite it, but maybe with a tweak, maybe Tom Soft or something like with a touch of another language, like Tom Solvay or something. Didn't mean to time out here. I was busy admiring that suggestion, Chase DAs. You might have something there. Not Tom Solver. That's although it's close to Tom Sawyer. That's also pretty fun. But I feel it's Tom Solver is missing just a tiny bit of oomph. But Tom Solved, nah. Tom Solvay, something like that. I have to think about that one. It's in the top three or actually top two of the suggestions I've had so far. Can tell you that much. Poge Boots. Now I'm still taking care to pronounce the name correctly now. I hope I am. Oh Lord, I hope I am. Yeah, the min donking. Actually, we have a guy for that already. You need to ask the hamster man for that. Anything involving min betting, min raising, the hamster man is your guy. He's our specialist for that. Self-declared too. Major Tom. There's already like the song Major Tom. I like it too. I kind of like it too. I'm not against the Major Tom suggestion. But it's just that it exists in the world of electronic music. There's a song like that. So I don't know. I'm not sure I could pull off a major. Maybe a corporal. That I could see myself doing. Um, well, as far as turns are concerned, put something out there. Could go min 3 bet in hero call classes. So, at this point, we have a pair and a rather complete wrap. And a club, so we're not folding. Aces take it down pre. Microgrinder graph from 2019. Let me see if I have it in this database. I honestly don't know. Really? It could have a straight end, like a 6-4 or something. That certainly is a possibility. Let it go. With a heavy heart. Phew! The microgaming graph is not as bad as I feared, so I can show it. Hang on, we'll show in a moment. How in the world did we take this down? Is that legal? I have my doubts. So it's from March on, just because until before that I was also short second. Let me check it out from January as well, if there's anything meaningful happened there. I mean, I started playing RIO in February. Yeah, it skews it quite a bit because I'm just gonna show you, so hang on. Ooh, let's wait. He just calls and we flop, well, we flop stuff. Tom Solver. It's growing on me too. I'm starting to like it more and more. Most tilting ones are the min betters agreed. They are. Hey, every once in a while we're good here. I wouldn't count on it though. So if you take my graph for the entire year, hang on, I need to just move it away every once in a while. Oh, no, the microgaming tables are popping up. Okay, then it's not that hot. You know, like 1,000 in profit, plus 7,000 in rake. So more than half of that in rake back. That part is certainly all right. But I was still min stacking. Wait, what's the word? Short stacking in January and first part of February. And so let's go to March. Yeah, there's some short stacking involved here in the beginning of the year anyway, but not that much anymore. That's when it starts to look all right. Keep in mind, as again, BB, none of the stats are going to be accurate. No. So I didn't request the hands from support yet. The last time I did, I wasn't able to import them since the files were too big. Why did I check here? Oh well. So yeah, if we ignore the short stacking stints, then it's starting to look alright. Running a bit under EV. Not much though. Hang on. So yeah. Mind you, for a good part of the year I didn't play it. So we get called here apparently and take it down. For a good part of the year I didn't play too much on microgaming. Like how many hands are these? 22,000. Wait, no, that's not it. 77,000. That's not a lot. Again, it doesn't track all the hands I don't. It doesn't track the hands I don't VPIP in, so it's bound to be more. I have a feeling this nine's gonna be good. Nice. Here I meant, sorry, didn't zoom in. Doing the graph for a moment. So I don't have a guess how many hands he played here really. I can let you know in a couple of days or weeks, probably days. I'll just need to shoot an email to microgaming support. For a while now, they give you your hands if you ask them about them. Let's see it with EV. Although, as I keep saying, EV not terribly meaningful as a stat, since there are a lot of. It's a very flawed stat. Okay, there you go. So for the most part of the year, we ran pretty bad. Here we ran apparently. EV be damned. Oh, we're starting to be deep against you, huh? How did you make it deep? Ooh, hang on. So yeah, that's 2019 on microgaming. With all the caveats applying from earlier that not all the stats are there, and the stats are not correct, and it doesn't show the exact number of hands. So, we have the Ace of Diamonds too, that's interesting. Having it 5 is pretty helpful. Not that this is a very, very worrying turn. Against him, you never know. He might have 2 5s and 2 3s, for all we know. Turns out he don't. Oh, he made a very tight fold. Yeah, I like the name and the backstory part. I immediately liked as well. So the food truck is general failure and why is he reading my hard disk? I don't know, but he must be the guy who was in the guru meditations way back in the past. Hey, Legends Killer, I might not have noticed you coming in. Happy New Year, mate. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if you were here earlier today. The whole day has been a roller coaster, and at this point, I am thoroughly confused about some things. How to play 100% of hands and make a profit. Wasn't that a challenge on 2+2, like the 100 challenge, where you play 100% of your hands pre-flop and 3-bet 100% of the hands and then see if you can make a profit? I vaguely remember something like that from 10 years ago. I guess make this 6 and 8 and we squeeze. We just call and check this out in our completely non-toss breaking pre-flop chart. So we are in the big blind against the late position open since a lot of people are sitting out. That's what it equates to. Big blind squeeze, cut off with the caller. Yeah, let's go with that. If the Jack 9 7 6, I'd say the Jack 9 7 8 gets raised, and this one Actually, I'm not sure what the solver is going to say to that. It still raises it. That's where it sometimes gets funky in the matrix. At least from my perspective. Can you see that? All right, let me this up a little. So the matrix for this spot is the Jack 9, 8, 7, 7, 6 get raised. The 8, 6, however, only gets called. And these, if they're yellow, means they get raise called. So don't know what to tell you. Michael Grinder, thank you very much. Appreciate it. But I think it needs a different ending. Not solver. Maybe Tom Solve would be Tom Solve. I see more. I see Tom Solve more than Tom Solver. Tom Solve, something like that. You know, some like foreign touch, some French touch or whatever. Tommy got fingers his hair. I'll put it on the back burner for now, mate. Hmm. For this sizing, we're gonna call. Last time somebody bet too small, he had something weird. I guess it was a fine sizing in the end, since it got me to call. Anything bigger, I probably wouldn't have. End up being down 10 binds in less than an hour. Ugh. No, we're not gonna achieve anything by raising, except loading up the pot that we're gonna have to play out of position. Loser for solver? No, Löser with an Umlaut. Tom Loser. Yeah, that would be pronounced Tom Löser then. Oh. I think we're really close and we have the nuts territory here. We called twice. Do we just pot it, hoping he has a 6 that he wants to call? Yeah. I kind of ran out of time deciding. I went with it, as you can see. Yeah, the accent makes it an umlaut. So the O would become an Ö, the U, or in German the U, would become an Ü. And then we have the A, which in German would be A, and with the umlaut it would become an. Actually, it would become an A. Become E. Would be a better way of pronouncing that. But for a given value of better, because if you run around saying all the time, you get weird looks. I had a man. I envisioned a flop. It wasn't this one? Yeah, I don't think you can do this profitably unless you catch your sun run for 100 hands. Then yeah, maybe. All hell broke loose here. I was actually well, I raised this up pre-flop, but didn't think about it at all. Shouldn't have raised it pre. Just a sure sign that I'm gonna have to, gonna want to call it a night fairly soon-ish. Yeah, I do want to play with you. Oh, I don't think he necessarily pots with the Queen Jack here. Not on a rainbow board. That's true. Yeah, I've met those people. Yeah, I have the exact same observation. I've met these people in the past as well, and the whole table goes mental, as you say. And sometimes they do end up ahead, but then they need to get lucky in the right spots. And if they do, they can sit on humongous stacks. Like this. What was the nick of that guy? The 3-bet whatever dude. Yeah, let's call here. I've sometimes he has days where he's just sitting on 10 stacks over three on 3 tables. I played very loose tables. I assume you talk live poker then? So, speaking of very loose, I decided to 3-bet the button here. And on this turn, the flop and check. Would have checked. I don't know if I would have checked folded the flop. Can't honestly, can't really say. But that's where we're at. And I believe this is a good card to bet on. Given the umlaut, yeah. Oh, it's a wild ride, yeah. All you can do is grab some, ideally get some good cards and hold on for dear life. Speaking of which, how we doing? We're doing all right. Before rakeback up 120 on micro gaming, and that is another 30 in rakeback, so 150 there. Nice. Which I believe in total means nothing much has changed. We're still up around 5-ish buy-ins for the day. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, a tiny bit more. All is well. Man, it is getting late. I was wondering if I should open this for a moment. I came up with the right answer though, but still. Just did I wonder? It makes me wonder. Not wondering here, blind versus blind. And how about here then? I guess we just call. Okay. It's also pretty alright. Here, meh. It'll go right away. Alright, that's smallish. I like it. So first question, are we deep? Yes, we are. Not the min raise. Okay. Okay. Absolutely not a single spade in our hand. So there's with the min raise, there's a very decent chance we're getting free rolled here. It's not a spade, it's a board pairing. Could do without that as well, but what you gonna do about it, my friend? Bet small, well, min raises the flop. Now bets the river after having checked the turn. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, I chose wrong. A little bit too call heavy there. Not because I lost, just in general from this type of player. Like really low aggro player. Like, what's he? What's he playing like that? Is he bluffing the river? Me. Doubt it to play like that. Smart player suggesting by open limping and open limp raising. Yeah. So, wait, actually, what hand did he have? Curious about that. Jack 8. So you only had the Jack 8 and the 7. Jack 8, 7. No flush draw. No blocker to the nuts at that point. That's weird. I was really praying for the 10. In my mind, it had a different suit. What do we do if we get check raised? Yeah. Question doesn't present itself. Got called by 3 pair. Alright. Nitty pre at wild tables. If they don't notice it, that's perfect, yeah. Because that kind of blows if they do notice. Dumb Transolvent. um, I don't know. I like the suggestion. I don't know if I would adopt it as a name though. Have to drive to the airport. Oh, I hope you have good weather for that in Canada. I know that's not always a given. Thanks for hanging out with us, Poge Boots. I'm so used to saying it the other way. And shout out again to Poge Boots. Check him out, new streamer, new on the Twitch streets, but certainly not new when it comes to PLO. He's been playing for quite a while, and it shows when you watch his channel. Streams mostly for round ones as well. And he's a good guy, I like him a lot. Give him a follow if you want to see more PLO action. He's your guy. Raksha! Well, Happy New Year indeed. Thank you very much, Raksha. Same to you. Thank you. I could not be happier. The channel made this day awesome for me. And the dealer keeps being nice enough as well. And, everything else has been good recently. Holidays were fine, and In a word, all is peachy. I hope the same is true for you, Raksha. Nice to see you here. That's the last roll of the dice with the DJ name suggestion. No, you're doing... You have the best suggestions yet. My brother had a really excellent one, Tom Select, which started growing on me quite a bit, but unfortunately there's already an electronic music DJ using that name. And yours is... I guess it's tied for first now. I'll sleep over it. Since I'm gonna be using it for a while, I'm probably never gonna use it much in a professional setting. You never know, but at least I don't necessarily anticipate that to become reality. I still wanna won't decide it rashly, I guess. So I'll sleep over it. Sleep on it. That's the word I was looking for. Jesus, them words become increasingly harder. Got a flush draw. The 3 really doesn't change all that much all that often. Or 6 is rather unlikely. The ace-4 we block as much as we can. Here against this sizing, let it go now. And it doesn't really put 2-pair out there either. It's fine if you don't like it. No, I understand. Tom Transolvent. I'll sleep on it. Sleep on both of them. Oh, that guy! Wow! No, that's a pleasure seeing him. That's a true pleasure. Short-handed, we have 68 hands on him. And you see the stats for yourself. 98, 80, 61, and a 33% 3-bet. I see some fireworks ahead. Sorry, 4-bet. 33% 4-bet. Ah, we get called. Good start by the... What? By a pair of 9s, if I saw that correctly. I hope I didn't see that correctly. Yeah. So we're going to call very marginal hands as well, as long as it's, for min raise. But no hearts, let it be. Potentially happier times here. Goes for 2 straights, eh? That's the button clicker from earlier. Let's see, maybe V3 bet here. Maybe the min bet is enough. We kind of blocked the 8 by proxy. Blocking the 8-9, Queen 8, 8-7. Good dealer always helps. Yeah, indeed. Very, very true. Kind of torn here if I want to ISO or just call. I mean, it kind of plays okay-ish multiway as well. Some nutted potential for sure. I don't like the bet. Yeah, enough. We've seen him call with a pair of nines earlier on that board. So what am I hoping for here? That he falls on the flop. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Mm. Okay, hey, so we raised. He came over the top for a min raise. I'm starting to like the flop. Mm. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't take much to be in it there. I'm confused as to what he's saying. Is he saying the ace king, which would be sad? Hope our flush draws live. I'm not folding here. Not against an unknown. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Don't screw us over. Ah! And he wasn't, it wasn't like he was drawing very well there. Straight outs couldn't have been in hearts. Ah, okay. Sad. A sad affair. Yeah, gonna fold here. Not gonna fold on this table with this guy involved. Going to push it quite a bit here. Ah, that was a sad run out. You can hold on him. So raise turned MP dot choose. Is that a 3-bet pot? Yeah, well, it was like a min 3-bet pot, so it's not gonna be a factor for the, not gonna be important for the note. Here, we flopped the middle set, blocking the top set. Also blocking c-betting ranges, so I should have let. Also, there's getting more wild PLO tables on PLO 20 tables on microgaming are somewhere between 13 and 18 bucks. I've seen wilder. Right now we have one with 10, and that's the one with Omaha High, the table 2. Ugh. Would be rather enjoyable to be in position here. Yeah. For the like quote unquote normal crazy tables, I'd say it's somewhere around 7 to 10. But you regularly see some over 10, like double digit. Still have to wrap against this guy. Okay. Stone Cold Nuts. I don't know what's up with the accent. Happy. Is this straight in your pocket or are you happy to see me? Well, it is both. That was a lot of work for nothing. Top pair 3 ways. Alright. Are you kidding me? The gutter, the flush draw, and a pair not folding on the turn either. So no, that doesn't go mental on rivers, huh? Up on the right over here. I'm gonna lead two. It's a limp pot. I really don't want to see it checked around. Get raised, really? So he limped, huh? Probably not many ace kings. King 7 is an option. King 10 way less likely. It's gonna come down to a call. Okay, that's something I hadn't considered. That was a good run out for him then. So it's a good average pot. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, on the Omaha High, whatever table, we get a nice hand. He comes in for the proper 3-bet this time around. I kind of like it. Okay, I'm starting to love it. Do I call? Do I go with it? I don't know. He leads. See a turn. All right. Come on, don't fuck us over. Nah. Oh, this is not our lucky table anymore. I just thought it wasn't a flush, but somehow he made a miraculous flush there, straight there. That was brutal. Make a flush against him. I don't know what I'll do here if he bets. Okay, learned my lesson, didn't check the river. Light call from him. I don't know, man. Checks the turn and now tanks for ages. I didn't have it. Nicely tanked, my friend. Tanked. Okay, so let's see where this one goes. Ah, he has the better flush draw. That's a pity. Ugh. He leads. Okay. Get aces on the crazy table. And get a 3-bet there too. Actually a 4-bet, wow. No, all hell's breaking loose here. Over here we flop our right. Here he checks, I like it. Come on, be nice. Finally, and now we're deep against him, so we might get some money back. Catch and ride runouts. Here we're just good. Getting some money back. That's the button clicker. I'm gonna raise it up here. He checked the flop. He leads if he has to 5-7 quite a bit. If he has a set, he can comfortably get it in now, because I don't have to 5-7 now. Ooh, some redemption there. It's certainly running on the EV right now for this part of the session. Oh well. Yes. Hopefully makes for interesting viewing. Line versus blind. Turn a set. Oh, and have the ace of clubs as well. Okay, cool. Well, spades. Potato, potato. Take it down. He's risking it all. He is good. Kind of like seeing him stay deep here. Okay. Nope. Ah, don't ask me how we got into this situation with this pot size. I'm telling you, I'm not tilting. But we got the money back, my friends. Yeah, I just couldn't let it go post. No, I'm certainly not tilting, but I wasn't. I don't feel I was in that spot either. I that's figured, I never play quadruple suited hands like ever, basically. But I wanted to make an exception here. I wouldn't be saying any of this had I lost the hand. But still, I felt a decent connectivity is something. And then he 3-bet, he called, we were closing the action, I kind of needed to call. And then he potted flop and turn, and I couldn't get away, even though I was blocking my own odds horribly. Ah, but we got all that money back. Turns out it was just a loan. Whew. Yeah. Once again, doing A-okay. That's exciting. Want to see the graph for the last couple of minutes. Maybe with EV might be interesting too, because we certainly ran under it here doing that stretch. Like, check that out. Like, what the hell? That's what? That's almost 4 buy-ins. Completely under EV. Alright, in the meantime, we got spots. We got this one where it's gonna happen. Some numbers. Right now we're up a bit more. Welcome back, some numbers. Happy year. Happy New Year. See, I can't talk anymore on all the excitement. Fat chance we're good here. Ooh. Here, open ender and flush draw in a single raise pot. Yeah, please. If he bets, I'm just gonna call. Shouldn't be a problem with us holding the tens, and he's not showing up with ace king here. Some very, very nice music selection today, Egbert. I dig it. I dig where this is going too. Cheers, JSTS. That was a good moment. Not gonna lie. It was a phew moment. I guess a make or break moment for the day. Had we lost it, we would have been pretty much back to even. Raise it up. Oh, I approve. So call happy is, right? That much we've established. Well, that's pretty good. Pretty strong river. Take it down after we get called. Take it down here as well. Awesome sauce. 2 pair. Yeah. Oh! Looking a bit nicer now. And speaking of things and don't looking nice. Gonna raise it up right away. Yeah, sad face. That's a good run out. Don't block an 8 or 9 either. Is that a poker song? Unreroute the rivers? Cheers, some numbers. Thank you. Hope you had a good holiday season. So I reckon once this guy calls it a night, we're gonna call it a night too, and now he's deep again, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like him being so deep. We buy-ins now. I'll be careful. Is the plan. Some numbers, thank you very much. Due to a horrible November and a low volume December, unfortunately that kind of got away a little bit further, but I do have a plan regarding that, and I might be back in the PLO 50 streets in like around what's the third month? Or March? February? Yeah, March. But before it comes to that, I want to study more, and then I want to study more in January, which is the plan for this month. Stream a little less, study a little bit more, and then in February, see how it works out for me. And then make a decision in March after February. And if I'm happy with how things went, I'm going to pull in some money from outside of the bankroll and just move up to PLO 50 right away. Without grinding it back up, so to say. If I grind it up in the meantime, then that's fine too. It's not impossible. I'm going to call here. There's some potential to bluff with all the 8s as well. Well, we're ahead of the King 7 and King 5. Sure, aces want to bet now. Can't have the missed flush draw. I'm gonna let it go. Here. So he doesn't get deeper. That's good. Loses some money. And we are out of run and ones tables, apparently. However, we're not out of sets. We'll get some of them. Not the ideal turn. Right on. Nope. Made some money back. Oh, it's been a longer stream than anticipated, but I can't quite leave when we got, an extra nice maniac on our table. That would just be a missed opportunity to leave now. Trying to pull myself together. And try to play as well as I still can. Actually, this guy is starting to grow on me as well. A rather nutty character himself. This is not solver proofed. Hmm. Okay. You keep me from putting my money in there. So what's gonna happen here? Let you know if Omaha is gonna win. He only has, well, he has had the flush draw, okay. Two pair flush draw, yeah, I get it. And here nothing has been decided yet. Calls and loses against the full house. Mr. Rangotti says, well, let's check out the hand again. Should he have been calling here post? And two pair, yeah, okay, against this guy I get it. Two pair in the open ender, even though he didn't have the flush blocked. Too sure about the c-bet three ways, probably fine as well. And it's coming, if me being a little bit too c-bet happy, I have no right to criticize him there, potentially. Yeah, it looks fine all around. On this table, I'll let it be. Two crazies here now. Make two paired on here. Very sweet. All happy gentlemen. What a fun day. Certainly action-packed. And quite a roller coaster so far. Some pretty extraordinary run good. And the opposite was true often enough as well. So a little bit of everything. Keep accumulating a nice amount of rake back here in microgaming as well. Got like 30, 1.5 pints in microgaming, in rake back alone there. It's alright. So having won that big pot, I guess again we're hovering somewhere around 5 buy-ins profit. Oh, the Omaha dude joins this table as well. Well, kinda me excited. And the session might never end. Is sitting on the PLO 10 tables by any chance? Let's see. No. Yeah, yeah. Step out of line a little bit here. We are going to be in position. He's not going to 4-bet all that often. Actually, hasn't 4-bet ever so far. I don't even know if I would call heads up here. Certainly not going to call 3-ways. Would I spell his name? I can put him in the search function. Who knows? Maybe he's sitting on other tables as well. Okay, good turn. All things considered. Okay, maybe not such a good turn. Take it back. That's a nice song title for a poker stream there. Always feed the fish. From Space Night. I have very fond memories of Space Night. It used to be a show in Germany that was highly liked among all the club-going folks back then when they came home, you know. Germany, if you went to a club in the past, I don't know how it is these days. You usually came home at like 4 in the morning at the earliest. Parties usually didn't really start before midnight. Techno clubs. And so Space Night, they had like space views, like views from orbit and, you know, spacey graphics, I guess, in general. And had very nice electronic chill out music. Also some different music as well, stuff like Jimi Hendrix, Tangerine Dream, whatever. But I was particularly fond of the electronic music parts. They had an excellent selection of chill out music. So if you're looking for chill out music on YouTube, you could do worse than look for Space Night stuff on YouTube. I guess there's plenty to be found. Nobody betting here, nothing changes for us. Let's watch this rather large pot now with Omaha involved. The expertly slow rolled there. Oh man, that was nasty. Come on, rebuy, it wasn't that bad. No, didn't like the slow roll, eh? Oh, still pretty funny to watch. Actually, seeing that we're deep, why not? Exit 2, now the space roll off, which we have one off. So as you can probably tell by my demeanor, we've reached the chill part of tonight's stream. But I still kind of don't want to leave just yet while Omaha is sitting here. Wait, wrong button. Wonder if this is an open in the cutoff. I'm not sure. My gut feeling tells me no. But that gut has been wrong before. Let's see. Cutoff. Actually, it might be. With the 6-5, it might be. The 6-4 probably wouldn't be. Let's see. Yep. 6-5. And that's entirely correct. The 7-6. Okay, that would be 3 sevens. Or 7-5, 6-4, 5-4. All of these would not get raised. Not gonna continue here against this guy. If he does, but we get aces on the other action table that's out there. He goes for the full pot now. I kind of like it. Makes our life much easier. Okay, let's do it your way. What you got, my friend? Tens, eh? Maximum punishment in these spots. Actually, let me filter for aces hands today. Kind of have a interesting feeling about those. Good thing I was only sitting on a half stack. I do have a filter for aces. Yeah, I do. Okay, we're up with aces 2 buy-ins, but running like 4 buy-ins on the EV there. Jeebus. Yeah, it's a pretty funky looking graph for filtered for aces for today. Oh well. Omaha had it. Got called by the Queen High Straight. Life must be nice, must be nice. And now he is super deep. Oof. Yeah, we'll just call it a night. I don't know if I want to play a huge part at the end of my session against him. I'm seriously considering calling it a night now. Mm, I'll just do it. I'm happy with the results. As I said, up roughly 5 buy-ins. Yeah, just a tad under. 4.5 or something. Yeah, make it a last over on all tables. However, if he does raise, I'm not folding. All the blockers. We block queens. We could be up against kings sometimes. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, I give up. We have a spot down here. Certainly gonna take. It's button clicker Sir Earl Lord. Ah, brother. Oh, he's all in. SPR's one, the money just goes in. He has a pure flush draw. That's a good card for us. Come on. Come on. Ah, brother. Well, I need to do some light stretching. Still, a successful day. Even having lost that part was a little bit sad. We had a spade too, man. The turn was massive for us. It is what it is. Few more hands all around. It's actually sad to leave this guy sitting on this huge stack, but I'm getting too tired for it. Oh, fail hand for the last one here. And who's on? Who can we raid? Ooh. Let's raid Jetkiss for a change. Cool. Happy to see him on. Certainly gonna call the raise with this hand. Yep. It's a sad flop, but makes it easy on us. And here I wasn't fast enough clicking the button, so one more orbit there. Oh, it's a Tom Solver, huh? I'll sleep on it. It's the best thing anybody's come up with so far, including me. Shit, Tonka is streaming? Isn't that a rare thing these days? I mean, it's hilarious. We're a tiny channel and 7,000 viewers. But I like Tonka. Let's rate Tonka. And I think it's really rare that he streams, right? And he's on the final table of the 1050 $1,050 buy in Winter Series, 40,000 for first. All right, let's rate Tonka. Wait, yeah, that's the name. I remember very fondly from the RIO stream where he was kind enough to stream on and for RIO once. I never see him on. Okay. So, in the end, lost a pretty massive pot there, 1.5 buy-ins in that one. We're still doing okay. I guess in the cash games, we're now up somewhere between 2 and 3 buy-ins. Lost a little bit of a profit in the tournaments. Not too shabby, all in all. Not too many spots I recall where I really donked around. When the money went in, it tended to go in rather well. Yeah. The rest will take care of itself. Fold this to a raise. And last hand not playable. That's fine. So let me put up the credit costs. The credits cause some amazing things happen today. Where's that button? And then let's head over to Tonka's channel. He doesn't need the raid, but I like the guy. I have a feeling you might be interested in watching him as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the follow. And P182 for the donation. Chi-Ching for the resub. And Chase the Ace for the gift sub. Thank you very much, you guys. Put a huge smile on my face a bunch of times tonight. I'm later today. Not tomorrow's only when you wake up. Always when you wake up. Otherwise, it gets super confusing with the kind of sleeping schedule that I keep. So that's sort of my personal rule that makes life much easier in that regard. It's always today until I go to bed. And when I wake up, it's tomorrow. Yes, be back tomorrow. For 2 streams, that's the plan. And then going forward this month, I'm going to stream a little less, study a little bit more. Tom Salva. Ooh. I like it. I like it. That might be it. Tom Sava is good. That's very good. Anywho, let's head over to Tonka's stream. I'm sure you're not too interested in hearing me babbling on and watch the credits for too long. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon around 4-ish. Just as the schedule says, Central European time. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let's hope we have another fun session like we did today, tomorrow. Would be good. Made for some excellent TV, I felt. And let's head over to Tonka. Yeah. So, cheers everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a very pleasant, what's today? Friday evening. Cheers.